Welcome everyone to the show. Our grand fashion show is about to begin. Let the music play. We are very proud to present our sponsor. Perfect Corp makes this grand fashion show possible. Let's welcome them with a big round of applause.
TotalLook Application Tour. Start on the TotalLook homepage. It explains the boundary, retailers on the shopper experience, while TotalLook provides the governed agent gateway. It also introduces the commercial model. Multiple stores can consume shared, authorized capabilities without exposing one retailer's data to another. Open the Aurora storefront. Shoppers browse the catalog, capture a selfie and body photo, receive color-guided recommendations, and preview clothing through virtual try-on. The hub brings together delivered looks, run status, tenant metrics, and recommendation evidence, giving operators a quick view of what is running and what needs attention. In Agent Kit, teams operate specialist agents, suggestion, review items, and completed runs. Traceability follows a request across agents, providers, policies, memory, cost, and human review decisions. The architecture page explains the 6-stage pipeline, tenant, isolation, 8-way contracts, and the store-to-gateway data boundary. Finally, the Google ADK client discovers agents, invokes the workflow, and renders the structured result. One platform, many retailer-owned surfaces. TotalLook, skin tone capture and AI clothes try-on. The experience begins with guided capture inside the retailer storefront. The shopper takes a clear selfie in balanced light. TotalLook does not treat skin tone as a label or stereotype. It extracts measurable color evidence to estimate undertone and seasonal palette, then uses that as a compatibility signal for the retailer catalog. The body photo has a separate purpose, AI clothes virtual try-on. After the shopper chooses a garment, TotalLook prepares the person image and catalog reference for the provider. The result is a generated visual preview, not a promise of physical fit, fabric behavior, or size availability. If image quality is weak, the garment image cannot be reached, or confidence is low, the workflow does not silently guess. It returns a clear status and can escalate to a stylist. The retailer keeps the relationship, TotalLook supplies retailers own the customer relationship, evidence, and the visual result powers the intelligence behind it. Aurora Atelier is the retailer-owned storefront. The shopper captures a guided selfie for measurable color evidence, then supplies a separate full-body image for virtual try-on. No TotalLook account is required. Aurora controls branding, consent, and presentation, while the gateway returns structure, recommendations, provider evidence, and a visual result. The retailer sends a tenant scope request with an opaque shopper reference and only the required images. TotalLook authenticates the store, resolves its catalog and policy, then coordinates specialized agents. The storefront, terminal client, and independent ADK web client all discover the same governed capabilities through the 8-way contract. This is an ecosystem, not a consumer destination. Partners publish machine-readable agent contracts and authorize retailers consume them from any client. Agent Kit provides run history, suggestions, and review controls without duplicating orchestration or surrendering the shopper relationship. Here, a retailer client invokes the gateway through a verified replay for reliable capture. The coordinator runs diagnostics, applies tenant catalog rules, ranks eligible tuxedos requests, clothes try-on, and returns a concise result. Mission Control records the complete run. Every recommendation preserves provider activity, latency, policy, memory, cost, and review evidence. Beside that audit trail, Aurora selects controlled men's Oxford shoes. TotalLook reuses the body photo, sends explicit male gender to UCAM's dedicated shoes engine, and returns a footwear preview. The isolated shoes collection can never enter tuxedo recommendations. One ADK action now coordinates discovery, styling, clothes, try-on, and delivery across the complete pipeline. The client does not need to know which model ranked the garments, how tenant policy filtered the catalog, or where evidence was persisted. Multiple retail clients can consume one governed agent network, while every store remains isolated. Guided capture keeps the palette selfie separate from the full-body try-on image and stays inside the retailer's experience. When a camera is unavailable, the preset portrait preserves the demonstration. Weak image quality, unreachable catalog media, low confidence, or policy concerns create an explicit, reviewable stylist task instead of a silent guess. The architecture has 6 stages. First, the gateway authenticates the tenant and validates input. Second, diagnostics derive color evidence. Third, styling filters the tenant catalog and ranks garments. Fourth, the try-on adapter prepares provider inputs. Fifth, confidence in policy, gates deliver or escalate. Finally, persistence stores the run, evidence and metrics. Tenant isolation protects each retailer. 8-way keeps interfaces independent. The retailer owns the moment. TotalLook makes every recommendation intelligent, governable, measurable, and ready to trust.